All right, welcome back, guys. Now, check this out. Last time we did the graphics, right? But with that came some extra features. And one of those extra features is stall. And because we didn't have to actually add anything to the EFI, it's actually all here. And these are all, let's see, number 7. So I'm going to close all that. And I'm going to open this up. And we're on Tut 8 now off the GitHub. So let's take a look at these. Whoops. Yeah. Try this again. There we go. Okay. Let's go back to the EFI. And scrolling down now, you'll see that there's really nothing here that's different for this video. This file actually has not been touched. Yeah, I don't see anything touched. Anyhow, this was already set up because anything above this was already included. So with this gives us a kind of what's called a stall. Well, it's basically a delay. That's all it is. So with this, we'll be able to have a kind of timing effect for our interface, and this allows us to do everything in microseconds, which is if you were to do, say, 1,000 microseconds equals 1 millisecond. Okay? And I forgot what the symbol is. Do I even have it here? Did I even put it in here? I don't see it. Okay. Well, anyways, on the last tutorial, we pretty much solved this, and we pretty much ended it. Well, what I've gone ahead and done is I've added in this stuff here with this message. And you'll see how this works in just a second. But I've named the function delay with an 18 millisecond delay. All right, so let's go take a look at that. So scrolling down, I put it all the way at the bottom. There's the delay. We take whatever number it is times 1,000. So again, there it is. That's what I was looking for. So if I go back here and remove that, all right. So let's go ahead and resave that back out. I don't want to accidentally mess that up. And by the way, there's nothing else here to worry about. I mean, nothing else has changed. So yeah. Anyhow, so we're going to repeat this 60 times with 60 dots. And it's going to be slowly drawing all the dots onto the screen with a delay of 18 milliseconds per dot. All right, then it'll display the message, and you'll actually see this being printed onto the screen. So what it utilizes is obviously that right there. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. This is pretty easy stuff here. So let's take a look and actually use this. And yeah, that's it. So I'm going to close that, compile this, make sure it didn't screw anything up. Take this. And this will come in handy for, well, something else. I'll show you what I'm working on for those who don't know. But let's get this onto the screen first. There we go. Mount, and there we go. Close, 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 and there we go. And now we can run this. And then after this, I'll show you what the side project is outside of this tutorial series. There we go. And voila, do you see all the dots? And then that showed up. Let's take a look at that again. Hit the key. There it goes. So if I was to lower the 18 to a 1, that would just zip right on by real fast. You probably wouldn't even see it. It would just be all poof right there at once. So that just goes to show that the delay is actually working. Now, in a later episode, you're going to actually see it even improved because I am rearranging that a little bit. I'm trying to set the timer up or the delay up where it runs as efficiently as possible. So yeah, that's a future tutorial. Anyhow, with that said, let's take a look. Go to my GitHub and show you that's where this is coming in handy. I'm actually working on my own version. Now, this is as far as I've gotten so far, but yeah. And in a later episode, you'll actually see me animate some dots moving on the screen, stuff like that. I mean, this is going to get kind of crazy. So anyhow, this is going to be a Space Invaders game. And I want to give a shout out. Let's see here. I forgot how he spells his name. I always, oh, I don't even know what I'm doing. Yeah, okay. So I think it's Queso Operating System. Here you go. That's the guy right there. And there his version of Space Invaders is. All right, so what he's done is he's done this all in assembly language, but he's also using legacy code. So I actually wrote him, and I said, you know, this right here, and he actually wrote me back. So he's going to watch to see how the EFI version of this is actually going to work. So I wanted to give this guy a shout out, and because, you know, he's got some good information here. He may be using 16-bit real mode, and then he boots into, you know, 32-bit and goes to 64-bit. But you know what? The information is useful. So watch his stuff. I highly recommend it. I'm subscribed to him. So anyhow, his version of Space Invaders, I can't use his code. Obviously, I'm not using assembly at all. But I'm using his video as a guideline for my version of Space Invaders. It basically just to give me inspiration, to show me, oh, okay, this can be done. And of course I have to code all of this with the EFI or UEFI, but still it's looking pretty fun. Let's see here. So far, I mean, it's basically very similar to what we're already doing. I also had that in there. That will come in a later episode as well. Let's see. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Anyhow, I just wanted to share that, and because the stall or delay feature is actually very handy, especially if you want to make a boot game like most of these folks are doing now. So, and that side project, once I get it done, yeah. I'm pretty sure that there will be a lot of people using UEFI to boot their game on modern computers. Anyhow, thanks for watching.